It's your boy Gooner in the house, back with another bang on video. Where, ladies and gentlemen, I've got you more news. So if you guys are ready, stay tuned for more videos and more news about Arsenal every single day that we actually come up on this channel by subscribing and hitting that bell icon so you get notifications as well. And let's hope, guys. I think. Today is the match day, and you guys actually get behind our boys, get behind our gaffer, and get behind every Arsenal player that you seek in in memory for you. And even if you're watching your television set on your phone, into the stadiums, however you guys are watching this game against Arsenal versus Leicester, go and support every single person who's related to Arsenal. Moving on, the first news that's coming our way: Arsenal have earmarked Brendan Rodgers as their next manager and send club scouts to scout him. Well, Arsenal officials will be in attendance at the King Power Stadium on Saturday, scouting Brendan Rodgers, and Gunners are said to are actually huge admirers of the Northern Irishman's progressive, attractive style of football, and have earmarked him as their next manager. Moving on. Unai Emery believes multiple issues away from pitch have been responsible for Arsenal's poor performance this season. Well, he's under huge pressure, I know, but Emery, however, believes that the incidents at the club, including Mesut Ozil and Sead Kolasinac, Laurent Koscielny's decision to go, and Granit Xhaka's clash with the supporters have really not gone well with, and has actually been the reason why why Arsenal's performance has gone down. Well, here's what he has to say. He says, "I'm not really disappointed with our work. I'm being realistic because some circumstances did not help us to achieve our best performance. The circumstances with Ozil, Kolasinac, Koscielny, and remember also that if Koscielny was here as captain, that would give us no problem. Then Xhaka's circumstances. Also, Emery also concluded that his Arsenal players had failed to follow his game plan. We are not playing really with a good performance to impose our capacity on each match. I said to them, we rarely lost at home, but we didn't impose as I want and will want in the next matches in our process. It's a process we need to do with the players." Also, Arsenal face a huge test as they travel to Leicester this evening, and Gunners know a defeat against Brendan Rodgers' side would leave them 9 points behind them. So, speaking out of the game, Unai Emery was confident his team would bounce back from their recent slump. He says, "I think at home we are faring well, but not with the performances as we will do for the next matches. Those two draws, weren't the best results. Also, last year, those two teams also gave us a lot of problems at home, and we took only 1 point against those two teams. But I was speaking with the players this week about how is our next step to improve, and it's clear there are two ways. One is to play better with the ball, play with more confidence with our style, and take more responsibility on the pitch." Well, moving on. Emery has been ridiculed for holding a dressing room vote over who should get the captaincy, but actually it was not his idea, and yet he has paid a heavy price for it. It was dreamed up by Arsenal psychologist David Priestley to try and share leadership duties. I don't know how far true this is, but even if it is, I think probably the psychologists do come up, and also performance psychologists are actually a part of a team building, and definitely they take part in sports psychology as well. So I think if this was a decision from that end, then probably I don't think so Unai Emery has actually to be blamed for, but still we don't know if these reports are concrete or not. Moving on. Well, Wenger has turned down Bayern Munich. Yes, you might have seen in the thumbnail, but here's what our ex-boss had to say. He said, "I wish good luck to the Bayern, and for me the situation is settled and it's not gonna happen." Moving on. Emery continued, "We have that possibility to start with 3 at the back against Leicester, but also during the match we can also use 2 centre backs, but the most important is our mentality and going there thinking we are Arsenal." That's what he actually said, and probably that's true. Moving on. Turkey lost 0-8 to Netherlands, the women's Euro qualifier, and Daniel van der Donk had a hat-trick, and Vivian Miedema scored 2 goals. Congratulations, girls. You always make yourself and Arsenal proud. Moving on. Mesut Ozil posted this in his Instagram. He said, "Don't let anyone or anything ruin your mood. With my brothers Scotland Mustafi and Sead Kolasinac training for Arsenal FC." Moving on. Well, if you're attending the match tomorrow, today, that is at the King Power Stadium, please take your seats early as LCFC have organized a card display involving the whole ground, including the away section for Remembrance Day. Hashtag lest we forget. Moving on. Unai Emery says we are drawing the last matches. We can see those matches negatively because we didn't win or positively because we didn't lose. But when you're a team like Arsenal, you need to win more than to draw and lose. And he continued, against Wolves, the team did not play to the idea I had in my mind. I had in my head. The team was not capable of imposing itself on the game in order to win. That's another step for us to make, but the team did not give the answer that I wanted in that game. Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the news and views and everything about Arsenal. Go and support our boys because we are playing against Leicester. We need more support. We need more prayers, and most importantly, we need you guys to get behind our boys, get behind our gaffer, and let's support them. Let them achieve more 3 points so that we close the gap against the third and the fourth. Well, I will see you in my next video, and make sure you subscribe and be a part of this community. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers.